How's it going, everybody? SC here, bringing you another ladder cast. We've got in the top left-hand corner, Shine. And over here in the top right, JyJ. This is played on Nemesis, a very recent game on the ladder. It was played in March of 2023. If you're watching this in the future, both players are in the ASL. No spoilers here. They could end up meeting each other in the ASL, though. It's possible. It is possible. We'll see if that ends up occurring. But we're going to see a little best of one here between these two guys. See how they are feeling against each other. You know, taking a bunch of matches off of your opponent on the ladder could be that mental boost you need, right? If you are going up against them in a big tournament. You know that you can beat them on ladder. You've seen their play style. You've matched up against them many times before. It could give you that mental boost. It is a mental game, just like any 1 versus 1 strategy game. A large aspect of that is, of course, in your head. And getting that mental edge could be the difference between a victory and defeat. It looks like JyJ going for an early gas here, so we will see some kind of 1-1 at least, maybe 1-1-1. The factory here on the way. We'll see if he starts a starport after or not. And Shine gonna have to find out about this. Looks like he's got the Overlord here. This is a precarious position for the Overlord to be in. I don't know if he actually saw that factory or not. But it's going to have to run south here now. You could actually send a Marine up onto this high ground. If there was a second Marine building, you could easily kill this Overlord, I think. Just the fact that a second Marine isn't being sent here, I feel, is kind of a dead giveaway for Shine as to what's going on. Should be starting a sunken colony here at about the 3:30-minute mark. Maybe a little bit sooner. I'm not sure about the rush distance on this map in horizontal spawns, but looks like the Marine gonna get over here and do a little bit of harassment. Of course, 4 Lings popping will end that pretty darn quickly. He just wants to kind of delay this, and he does delay that. Look, we're almost at 3:30 and he's delayed it here already, so maybe he can slip the Vulture in here. That would be really clutch. Oh, he almost gets this drone with just 2 HP. I bet that was at 1 HP for a second. Ooh, that was really close there. JyJ doing a ton of micro here in the early game, trying to delay this sunken colony by a little bit and also get that drone. Not able to do either too effectively. I think this is going to finish up in time. How close are we? Oh, just in time. Look at that. That was a game of milliseconds there, but Shine manages to get it up in time. The sunken will protect him from these vultures. Looks like gonna start to kill the eggs. You really want to get access to these 2 bases as quickly as possible here as Terran. Want to open those areas up so that it's not a simple maneuver from Zerg just sending a drone, just take a base, and then boom, that base is yours. You want to have that area open so that you can potentially at least break in there, maybe stop the drone from putting down the hatchery, or, you know, make a push happen a little bit quicker in the mid game. Second gas is on the way. The Spire is just about done here. Back at home, full on mech from JyJ. He's even got the armory started here, so it will be Goliaths popping out. A Goliath build. We'll see how that goes for JyJ. Goliath build hasn't been very popular as of late. It's been a while. Looks like Vulture's gonna slip by here. Can they get a drone kill? Looks like 1 kill so far. Second kill as well, but 2 Vultures go down. 1 Vulture for 1 drone is not the greatest trade in the world, but it looks like he's going to be delaying mining here for a little bit. He's sitting up on here on the high ground, forcing drones not really to mine down here. Although really, if he just mines here and the Vulture comes down to get the shot off, I think this sunken will stop it. Looks like Shine taking this base. It would really behoove him to kill this assimilator right here. He's got some Lings on the field, and the Vultures are now gone. He's gonna come in here for a scout though first. Remember, I want to remind you guys, you only have to kill one assimilator in order to prevent Goliaths from running through those sides, and then Lings can still slip through. So killing this, especially killing this one, this assimilator right here is massively important. You don't want anything to slip by into your base. Want to make that as much of an island as possible. Of course, killing these eggs is really helpful too, but he's going for mostly mutas. So not the biggest deal in the world. Looks like getting a couple of SCVs there. The Goliaths do have that range upgrade though, so they won't be a pushover here. Should be able to force these mutas to run away, and he does. Kills only one turret and one SCV and has to bail out of here. I'm surprised seeing the +1 attack coming from Shine. Generally against mech, it's a lot better to get +1 armor, because it is 2 missiles that fire every single time, and you're going to be battling here. You don't really have a choice like you do with Marine Medic of diving in and out and trying to get as many kills as possible without taking as little damage as possible, because the Goliath missiles are always going to be hitting you. You need that extra armor in order to absorb those shots. Looks like a lot of SCVs went down, actually bringing Shine into the lead in terms of that drone count, which is surprising. A lot of SCVs got taken down here. Shine finding a really nice little spot in the back corner there with which to fight. So they're going to come around once again. JyJ taking a signal as a time to attack here. He's going to send all his Goliaths across the map. The sunken colonies are really close to finish. So they're going to pop something in the front here. A evolution chamber just to slow things down for a second. Loses that drone, but it's fine. Still producing muta. Full on with muta. +1 armor, I think, is done for the Goliaths. Let's see. Okay, no attack being started here, which is a little bit surprising. I think you really want to start that attack. Although he does seem to want to just go across the map and try to possibly kill here. Ooh, JyJ, he could break through this location. Not killing this assimilator. Now going to bite Shine in the butt pretty hard. He's going to be building a couple of sunkens here. 1 sunken, 2, and looks like a 3rd here going to come down. But this is all preventable. You don't have to use these sunken colonies if you just kill this assimilator. So definitely a bit of a mistake there from Shine. Now with that sunken colony popping up, it's gonna die here. Actually, that one Goliath staying on it the whole time. Now getting through this tight area is very, very hard with Goliath, especially against sunken. So once these 2 sunkens are up, I don't think Shine necessarily even has to stay here. I think he can just leave. Trying to run through this is crazy suicidal with these Goliaths and 2 sunkens here. And he's gonna kill this assimilator now finally. And that will close off this area, but you can see the redundancy of those 2 sunken colonies. Looks like a fight here in the 12 o'clock. JyJ trying to get in there, trying to get up into the 12. Could try to go in towards the main, but nice job, Shine. Reacting immediately, gonna kill this assimilator and block that entrance. Can no longer make it through this tight area. JyJ will have to find another way in. Looks like a tank in production here. Will he get siege mode as well? A second machine shop. So yeah, he's gonna start pumping double tank. And I think the way in is only gonna be through this natural entrance. +1 armor on the way. +1 attack on the way as well now finally for the Goliaths. Armor is very, very good here for Shine. He will have to be taking fights because he is only producing Hydralisk. Getting back here into the main base is very important to come in. Oh, he sees the tank. He gets it. Very nicely done. Getting in here and seeing the tech is actually huge. You don't see a starport. You know that you're not going to have to deal with splash damage in the air. So producing Mutalisk non-stop is going to be fine here. Sunken colonies and Mutalisk are going to be your tools right now for dealing with this mech push, especially once we start adding on tanks. That's going to take away from the Goliath production. That's going to be less anti-air and easier to break for Shine. Now, if, for example, he flew in here and he saw a starport, I think you probably want to throw down a Hydralisk Den immediately upon seeing that, because you're going to be dealing with either Valkyries or Irradiates pretty darn quickly, and you need something else that's not going to be clumped up like these Mutalisks in the fight. Otherwise, you know, he's just going to sit here. JyJ is going to sit here, and he's probably going to upgrade again as well, get to +2. And eventually he will be able to just destroy this Mutalisk force with Splash and with just massive amounts of upgraded Goliath. So Shine kind of reacting to the situation here. He knows there's not going to be that Splash. To stick with Mutalisk production, just full on Muta production like crazy here, not diving into the natural. Okay, he is gonna go into the natural. He went for that assimilator first, but meanwhile JyJ setting up a nice position here, getting some turrets going. He has to evacuate the natural, but that's okay. Mutalisks do have to react to this push. He can't just allow this to break down his sunken colony sunken colonies for free. Maybe diving and killing one of these siege tanks would be good. This is a high ground area, so you can't come over here and get a free shot. Of course, you won't get a second free shot, but maybe you can kill this in 2. Just lose a couple of mutas, but now another tank is in range. A lot of glitching here, and it looks like Shine's gonna go for it, just diving in the top. A lot of the Goliaths are glitching on top of each other here and not actually firing. This is a pretty good fight for Shine, but he's starting to run out of mutas. His +1/+1 is done, as well as JyJ's +1/+1 here. More and more mutas being brought forth. Some drones are now dying. Needs to dive on top of these Goliaths, just finish them off. Another round of Goliaths makes it up here. 5 Goliaths going to reinforce, and as Shine wants to back away here, I feel like he's just got to go for it. A lot of these are dangerously low. Look at how many of these are low. If you dive on top of these and kill these Goliaths right here, I think you should be able to win. He's targeting the high health Goliaths, so he's not paying attention to what the health is looking like on some of these. Look at how you can kill a lot of these in one shot with about 5 mutas. He's got 8, so he should be able to save this, but the hatchery is about to go down here, losing the drones as well. Really rough stuff here for Shine. More turrets coming up at this location. And what is Shine to do now? He's gonna send his mutas across the map, looks like. Maybe pick off some reinforcements. The base here at the top center is now down. A lot of gas is actually in the bank here for Shine, so he could produce a lot more mutas. Putting a sunken colony in the main. He knows that's the next spot he'll have to defend. There's some overlords out here that are gonna get picked off. That is a real bummer for Shine because he's so low on minerals right now. He really doesn't want to be reproducing those at this moment. Gonna dive here on these tanks, and Goliath picks off a couple of them very quickly. Can see some of the low health Goliaths have already been picked off. Focusing down as best he can these Goliaths, and microing away is JyJ. Looks like Shine just barely gonna be able to clear all of this up though. Another round of Goliaths making it here into the main base. Another round of mutas about to pop out. It's like, actually now with all the kills that have gone down on the workers, it looks like JyJ actually in that lead now. See these mutas and Goliaths fighting for quite a long time. In these low numbers, they don't do much damage to each other. Look at that full volley. Two or three full volleys from 4 Goliaths finally kills a muta. It takes a lot of damage to finish these things off. Likewise, it takes a lot of shots from the mutas to kill a Goliath as well. It's like coming up here, finishing off these turrets at least, breaking this entrenched position. Gonna start to chase down the reinforcements. And this is where things can go bad for JyJ, for the Terran player. When you start getting your rallies killed off over and over again, you don't have anything back at home. He's gonna pull forward here with some more rallies, and nothing popping out right now for Shine except for drones here, so he won't be able to push this advantage. Gonna have to fall back across the map. He really needs to get this gas going. This is an island. Can't actually get up here as a Terran player, so he could move a bunch of drones up to this location and never fear for them actually getting killed. In this position, we don't have a... Oh, okay, we do have a starport. That's big information. I don't think Shine's seen that yet, but we are going for a transition now. Oh, okay, I thought this was a science facility. There's a science facility, a command center on the way as well. Killing off quite a lot of SCVs here, but taking a lot of damage as well. He really needs to find out about this base coming up here soon. If all of these turrets get up, he's gonna have a hard time. The best thing right now is if Shine could kill off these assimilators here. If he can get the assimilators and just make this into an island, then Goliath won't be able to get over there, and he could just take the game from that position, or at least kill this base and then try to deal with the counterattack. He's gonna go ahead and take his natural now. He's getting up to +2 armor here on these Mutalisks, and we're getting some more harassment in the natural. Not too much though, because there are Goliaths present. JyJ a little bit ahead in that worker count, and now we have the gas mining here at the 3rd base. We're gonna have a 4th base mining gas once again in a moment. So Shine staying ahead on bases at least. Looks like a drop coming through, bringing the Goliaths over here. So he actually can bring Goliaths up, but that's a lot of work. Oh, and he could catch this drop chip. Oh, no, not going to be able to do it. Eating so many shots, really a lot of shots hitting there from JyJ and taking so much damage. He's going to kill a couple of these SCVs. Could go after this. Command center. Okay, he's only got 6 mutas, so probably won't be able to kill that. 5 mutas in production. No other tank here from Shine. He's just going pure muta, and pretty soon we're gonna have 2 more dropships. Interesting. Okay, so JyJ definitely aware that this could be cut off and needs some drops in order to clear out this space and protect the space over here. So going for double drop. I thought he'd be going for Vessel, because Vessel is so insanely good against these huge clumps of mutas. Now, as a couple of creep colonies coming up here, but I don't think it's going to be in time. JyJ pushing this position. He's going to come up and jump on top of these Sunkens. Sunken's going to go down super fast here, but the mutas are going to pile forward. This is a ton of Goliaths and mutas as well. This is like not that many mutas anymore, though. This is tons and tons of damage from the Goliaths. Mutas are diminishing in numbers. Only 6 mutas left. The Sunken colony comes up, but it's not enough. JyJ is gonna take it. Shine GG's out, and there you have it, guys. A very scrappy Met game. Not a sentence that I'm used to saying, but a scrappy Met game indeed. JyJ gets his 3rd base up, and just the overpowering with the Goliaths here, able to take down these mutas. I felt like it was a pretty good chance, a pretty good shot for Shine. I really feel like he messed up with this push that broke his natural. If he'd just gone after some of those lower HP Goliaths and really committed to holding that base, I think he could have made it happen. And then with this base up, he would have had 4 gases for a lot longer. He might have been able to take this game. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on the matter. We're going to jump into the score screen for you guys. Let's take a look. We've got our units tab, structures, and resources. And there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, hit the subscribe button and the like button. Leave a comment down below as well. Tell me which players you would like to see featured here on the replay, in a replay cast, excuse me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.